For now, your mind is the only and the most powerful weapon that you have at your disposal. At this very moment, you are in the position to change the direction of your life. But how is that? Through the words you speak to yourself, through the language you employ in your internal dialogue. The voice inside your head is much more real to you than anything else that you have in this world. Think about it. From the moment you rise in the morning until you drift off to sleep at night, you're engaged in a constant conversation with yourself. What are you saying? Are you lifting yourself up or dragging yourself down? Are you focused on the possibilities that lie ahead or fixated on the limitations that hold you back? The narrative you create within yourself is the foundation of your life. The things which are said to you become the things which are in your world. It is not just a rhetoric or an ideal situation that one would like to witness in the society. It is a fact that the words that you utter change the brain and the body's physiology on the physical level. If you tell yourself, "I can't do this," or "I'm not good enough," then you are programming your subconsciousness to fail. But when you say, "I am capable and I deserve success," you are setting the stage for amazing achievements. So before we start, take this moment to send a powerful signal of abundance, showing that you are ready for winning and receiving abundance, and affirm with me by saying, "Every day, I grow richer in health, wealth, and joy." Imagine your brain as a sophisticated supercomputer, constantly processing information and shaping your reality in ways you might not even realize. But it has a fascinating quirk. It can't distinguish between reality and vivid imagination. When you visualize success and talk to yourself as if you've already achieved your goals, your brain starts forging new neural pathways. It's like upgrading the software in your mind. This isn't just feel-good fluff. It's grounded in scientific research. Studies have demonstrated that positive self-talk can reduce stress, enhance your immune system, and even extend your lifespan. The words you use in your internal dialogue have a direct and profound impact on your physical health and overall well-being. So, let me pose this question. If you knew that your self-talk was actively shaping your destiny, would you speak to yourself differently? Would you be more compassionate, more encouraging, more optimistic? Because the truth is, that's exactly what's happening, whether you're conscious of it or not. Every time you say, "I can," instead of, "I can't," you're unlocking new possibilities. Every time you focus on gratitude instead of scarcity, you're attracting more abundance into your life. Every time you choose faith over fear, you're paving the way for a brighter future. Now, I can almost hear some of you thinking, "But you don't understand my situation. My life is tough. I have real problems." And I hear you. Life can indeed be incredibly challenging. But here's the crucial point. Your circumstances don't define you. Your response to those circumstances does. You always have a choice in how you talk to yourself. You can choose to be a victim of your circumstances, or you can choose to be the hero of your own story. You can focus on what's wrong, or you can look for opportunities to grow and improve. When you change your self-talk, you change your mindset. And when you change your mindset, you transform your life. It's that simple and that powerful. So, how do you harness the power of self-talk to create the life you desire? It begins with awareness. Pay attention to your inner voice. Is it kind or critical? Empowering or limiting? Once you're aware, you can start to change it. Replace negative thoughts with positive ones. Instead of saying, "I'm so stupid," say, "I'm learning and growing every day." Instead of, "I'll never succeed," try, "I'm capable of amazing things." It might feel uncomfortable initially. Old thought patterns will resist change. But remember, you're in control. You have the power to choose your thoughts. Practice positive self-talk often. Say it aloud. Write it down. The more you reinforce these new thought patterns, the stronger they'll become. You're literally rewiring your brain for success. Reflect on your life aspirations. Whether it's launching a business, enhancing your well-being, or nurturing relationships, your internal dialogue plays a pivotal role in your success. If you constantly tell yourself, "I'm not cut out for entrepreneurship," "I'll never achieve my ideal weight," or "I'm not relationship material," you're setting yourself up for failure. Your mind will subconsciously work to validate these beliefs. However, if you shift your self-talk to, "I possess the skills to thrive in business," "I'm cultivating a healthy, vibrant body," or "I'm deserving of love and connection," you're opening doors to new possibilities. Your self-talk becomes a self-fulfilling prophecy, shaping your reality. It's crucial to understand that modifying your self-talk isn't about denying reality or feigning perfection. Instead, it's about adopting an empowering perspective that focuses on what you can control and letting go of what you can't. When faced with obstacles, acknowledge them, but then ask yourself, what valuable lesson can I extract from this? How can I use this experience to become stronger? This approach transforms challenges into opportunities for personal growth. Remember, your words wield immense power. They can elevate or diminish you, create opportunities, or erect barriers. Each time you engage in self-talk, you're either investing in your success or undermining it. For the coming week, closely monitor your internal dialogue. When you catch yourself using negative language, consciously replace it with positive affirmations. It may feel uncomfortable or even foolish initially, but persist. You're forging new neural pathways in your brain. Repeatedly tell yourself, "I am worthy, I am capable, I deserve success and happiness." Continue until these affirmations become your truth, because in reality, you embody all these qualities and more. The key is to consistently remind yourself of your inherent worth and potential. If you're still here, it's clear you're enjoying the video. We'd love to have you officially join our community by hitting the subscribe button. A lot of you who are watching aren't subscribed yet, and we'd love your support. It's a small action that makes a huge difference for us. And it's totally free. Your self-talk is akin to planting seeds in the garden of your mind. Sow thoughts of success, abundance, and joy, and watch your life flourish. Conversely, if you plant thoughts of failure, scarcity, and misery, that's precisely what you'll reap. Consider the life you aspire to create and the person you aim to become. Begin speaking to yourself as if you've already embodied that ideal, living that dream life. Your subconscious mind will tirelessly work to manifest this reality. When you focus on what you're thankful for, you shift your energy from a mindset of lack to one of abundance. Instead of lamenting, "I never have enough," affirm, "I am grateful for all I have, and I'm open to receiving more." Gratitude isn't merely a pleasant sentiment, it's a potent force capable of revolutionizing your life. By infusing your self-talk with gratitude, you're training your brain to recognize the positive aspects of your life, and what you acknowledge, you can amplify. Make it a daily practice to express gratitude in your self-talk. Begin your day by saying, "I'm thankful for this new day, for my health, and for the opportunities that lie ahead." Conclude your day by reflecting on the positive experiences, no matter how small. This habit of grateful self-talk not only enhances your happiness, but also attracts more positive experiences into your life. It's like tuning your internal radio to a frequency of abundance and joy. Let's address the common challenge of negative self-talk. We all contend with an inner critic that highlights our flaws and reminds us of past failures. However, it's crucial to understand that this voice isn't your true self. It's merely a habit, a pattern of thinking developed over time. And like any habit, it can be transformed. When that negative voice emerges, don't resist or suppress it. Instead, acknowledge its presence, then consciously choose a different thought. If it says, "You're not good enough," respond with, "I'm constantly improving and becoming better every day." It's like changing the channel on a television. You hold the remote control. You have the power to choose what plays in your mind. So, select thoughts that serve you, inspire you, and propel you towards your goals. Remember, your mind accepts as truth what you consistently tell it. If you repeatedly label yourself a failure, your mind will seek evidence to support that belief. But if you affirm that you're successful, creative, and capable, your mind will find ways to validate that truth. Your self-talk also influences how you interact with others. When you speak kindly to yourself, you're more likely to extend that kindness to others. When you believe in yourself, you inspire others to believe in themselves too. Your positive self-talk doesn't just transform your life, it creates a ripple effect, positively impacting everyone around you. Consider the individuals you most admire. Successful entrepreneurs, great leaders, inspiring artists. Do you think they achieved their status by constantly berating themselves? Certainly not. They reached their pinnacle by believing in themselves, using empowering self-talk to overcome challenges and persist in their journey. You possess that same power within you. You have the ability to be your own greatest motivator, your own biggest supporter. Harness this power. Let your self-talk propel you towards realizing your dreams and aspirations. Now, I want you to take a moment to reflect on a goal you genuinely want to achieve. Do you have it in mind? Great. Now consider how you speak to yourself about that goal. Do you find yourself saying, "It's too difficult," or "I'll never be able to accomplish that"? Or do you say, "I'm excited to pursue this, and I have what it takes to make it happen"? The way you communicate with yourself regarding your goals is crucial in determining whether you will achieve them. If you convince yourself that something is impossible, it likely will be. However, if you affirm that you can do it, you will discover a way forward. Your mind is incredibly powerful. It will go to great lengths to validate your beliefs, whether they are positive or negative. So, begin speaking to yourself as someone who successfully reaches their goals. Affirm, "I'm dedicated to making this happen, and I'm taking consistent steps toward my dreams." Visualize yourself accomplishing that goal and articulate it to yourself in vivid detail. This isn't about denying reality or pretending that challenges don't exist. It's about choosing to concentrate on solutions rather than problems. It's about fostering a positive, proactive mindset even when faced with obstacles. It's about cultivating a deep-rooted belief in your ability to navigate challenges, no matter how daunting the situation becomes. When you engage in positive self-talk, you're essentially training your brain to maintain composure under pressure and generate innovative solutions. You're signaling to your subconscious mind, "I can handle this. I possess the necessary skills and resilience." This mindset shift makes all the difference when confronting obstacles. Now, let's delve into the power of consistency. Positive self-talk isn't a one-time event, it's a daily practice. Much like brushing your teeth or exercising, it's something you do regularly to maintain your mental health and overall well-being. The more you practice positive self-talk, the more natural it becomes. Over time, it will evolve into second nature, and you'll find yourself automatically thinking more empowering thoughts. However, in the beginning, it requires conscious effort and unwavering commitment. Start small. Each morning, dedicate a few minutes to engage in positive, encouraging self-talk. Set the tone for your day by affirming, "I'm capable. I'm confident. I'm prepared to face whatever challenges come my way today." Maintain this practice daily, and you'll begin to notice a significant shift in your mindset and approach to life. Another effective way to reinforce positive self-talk is through journaling. At the end of each day, document 3 things you did well and 3 accomplishments you're proud of. This simple yet powerful practice trains your brain to focus on your strengths and achievements rather than your shortcomings. It's an excellent method for building confidence and self-belief. Now, I'd like to share a personal anecdote about how positive self-talk has transformed my own life. There was a period when I grappled with self-doubt and an intense fear of failure. I harbored big dreams, but lacked faith in my ability to achieve them. My inner critic was relentless, constantly whispering that I wasn't good enough, smart enough, or talented enough to succeed. For a long time, I allowed this voice to dominate my thoughts. I played it safe, remaining in my comfort zone because it felt less risky than putting myself out there and potentially failing. However, deep down, I knew I was capable of more. I recognized that I had untapped potential waiting to be realized. So, I made a deliberate decision to change my self-talk. I began replacing those negative, limiting thoughts with positive, empowering ones. Instead of saying, "I'm not good enough," I started affirming, "I have what it takes to succeed." Rather than fixating on my fears, I shifted my focus to my goals and potential. This shift in self-talk didn't happen overnight. It required consistent effort and patience. There were days when the old negative thoughts tried to creep back in, but I remained committed to my new positive narrative. I surrounded myself with motivational books, podcasts, and people who reinforced this positive mindset. I practiced gratitude daily, focusing on what I had rather than what I lacked. Gradually, I noticed changes. My confidence grew. I started taking more risks and stepping out of my comfort zone. I began to see challenges as opportunities for growth rather than insurmountable obstacles. The more I believed in myself, the more I achieved, which in turn reinforced my positive self-talk. It became a virtuous cycle of growth and achievement. Initially, it was quite challenging. My old thought patterns were deeply entrenched, and it required significant time and effort to rewire my brain. However, I remained committed to the process. Each day, I engaged in positive self-talk, visualizing myself reaching my goals and speaking to myself as if those achievements were already a reality. Gradually, I began to notice changes. I felt increasingly confident, capable, and empowered. I started taking steps toward my goals, even when it was daunting or uncomfortable. Over time, I began to see tangible results. New opportunities emerged, and I accomplished things I once thought were beyond my reach. Reflecting on this journey, I realized that the most significant transformation wasn't in my external circumstances. It was in my mindset. By altering the way I spoke to myself, I fundamentally changed my approach to life, and that shift made all the difference. If you're feeling stuck or burdened by self-doubt, remember that you have the power to change your narrative. You can rewrite the story you tell yourself and create a new reality by altering your self-talk. This isn't about ignoring challenges or pretending that everything is perfect. It's about choosing to focus on what is possible rather than what isn't. It's about believing in yourself and your ability to navigate whatever life throws your way. The best part is that you don't have to wait for external circumstances to shift before you start transforming internally. You can begin right now, today, by being mindful of your self-talk and selecting thoughts that uplift and empower you. Now, let's discuss another crucial aspect of self-talk: its impact on your relationships with others. The way you communicate with yourself sets the tone for how you engage with those around you. When you are kind and compassionate toward yourself, you're more likely to extend that kindness and compassion to others. When you recognize your own worth, you're more inclined to see the value in others as well. Conversely, if you constantly criticize and belittle yourself, that negativity can seep into your relationships. You may find yourself being more judgmental of others or feeling resentful or envious of their achievements. However, by practicing positive self-talk, you build a foundation of self-love and acceptance that enables you to show up as your best self in your interactions. This allows you to give more, love more, and connect more deeply with those around you. If you want to enhance your relationships, start by improving how you speak to yourself. Treat yourself with the same kindness, compassion, and understanding that you would offer to a dear friend. Observe how that positive energy radiates outward, attracting more love and connection into your life. In conclusion, your self-talk is one of the most powerful tools at your disposal for creating the life you desire. It shapes your mindset, influences your actions, and determines your success. By embracing positive self-talk, you can rewire your brain, boost your confidence, and unlock your full potential. While it may not always be easy, the rewards are well worth the effort. So, begin today. Pay close attention to your internal dialogue and choose empowering thoughts over limiting ones. Speak to yourself with kindness, compassion, and encouragement, and watch as your life begins to transform. This idea aligns closely with the teachings of Neville Goddard, who famously said, "You are all imagination." Goddard believed that your imagination and the way you think about yourself directly create your reality. According to him, the key to transforming your life lies in consciously directing your imagination toward the outcomes you desire. Your self-talk plays a vital role in shaping that imagination. He urged that by imagining and feeling the end result of what you desire, you begin to embody it. So, in those moments when negative thoughts creep in, remember Neville's teaching. Your imagination is the gateway to your future. How you see yourself in your mind will become your reality. One helpful strategy is to create a list of positive affirmations that resonate with you. These can be simple, powerful statements like, "I am confident and capable," or "I am worthy of love and success," or "I trust myself to handle whatever comes my way." Keep these affirmations somewhere visible, on your mirror, your desk, or your phone, so you can refer to them throughout the day. Whenever you notice a negative thought creeping in, use one of your affirmations to replace it. Over time, these positive statements will become your default way of thinking, and you'll find that your old patterns of self-doubt and negativity become less and less frequent. Neville Goddard's practice of living in the end emphasizes the power of affirmations. He taught that you should feel the state of the wish fulfilled as if it has already happened. When you affirm, "I am successful," or "I am loved," you are not just speaking positive words. You are feeling the state of being successful, loved, and empowered. You aren't waiting for these things to manifest in your life, but instead, you are declaring them as true right now. Goddard's method of assuming the feeling of the wish fulfilled aligns perfectly with using affirmations to guide your self-talk into manifesting the life you want. Another powerful tool for transforming your self-talk is mindfulness. By practicing mindfulness, you cultivate the ability to observe your thoughts without judgment. This heightened awareness helps you identify patterns in your thinking and enables you to recognize when your self-talk is drifting into negative territory. Mindfulness creates a space between stimulus and response, allowing you to pause and decide how you want to react to your thoughts rather than automatically accepting them as truth. This practice can be incredibly transformative for changing your self-talk, as it empowers you to consciously select uplifting thoughts over limiting ones. Neville Goddard often reminded his students that imagination is the foundation of all things. Being mindful of your thoughts is essential because your imagination is continuously shaping your world. By observing your thoughts and aligning them with your desired life, you effectively become the conscious creator of your reality. His advice to assume the feeling of the wish fulfilled is closely related to mindfulness. Through careful attention to your thoughts, you can mold your inner world to reflect the things you wish to manifest. Additionally, I want to highlight the significance of surrounding yourself with positivity. The people you associate with, the content you consume, and the environments you inhabit all significantly influence your self-talk. If you find yourself constantly surrounded by negativity, whether from toxic relationships, fear-driven media, or environments that hinder your growth, it will be much more challenging to maintain a positive internal dialogue. Take a moment to evaluate your surroundings and consider whether they contribute to the life you aspire to create. Are the people in your life uplifting you or bringing you down? Are you engaging with content that inspires and motivates you, or does it fuel fear and doubt? Prioritize surrounding yourself with positivity. Seek out relationships, books, podcasts, and environments that align with the mindset you are nurturing. This approach isn't about ignoring the world's challenges or pretending everything is perfect. It's about choosing to focus on solutions, possibilities, and personal growth. This concept aligns closely with Neville Goddard's idea of a mental diet. He believed that, just as you carefully select the food you eat to maintain your health, you must also be discerning about the thoughts and beliefs you allow into your consciousness. Nourishing your mind with positivity, inspiration, and uplifting thoughts is essential for maintaining a mental diet that will ultimately reflect in your external reality. As he famously stated, everything depends upon your concept of yourself. Finally, I want to remind you that self-talk is an ongoing journey. It's not something you can master overnight. Like any skill, it requires practice, patience, and perseverance. There will be days when you feel empowered and unstoppable, and there will be days when doubt and fear attempt to resurface. The key is to remain committed to the process. Continue showing up for yourself and practicing positive self-talk, even on the days when it feels challenging. Over time, you'll notice a shift in your mindset, an increase in your confidence, and a life that begins to reflect the positive energy you're radiating into the world. You have the power to change your life by changing your self-talk. Speak to yourself with belief, focus on what you want, and let your imagination guide you. Remember, your thoughts create your reality. You've got everything within you to succeed. Start now. If you have any questions, feel free to write them below. I hope you enjoyed this video. See you in the next one.